This, this is the third video for the topic redistributing land in the Philippines. By now you've seen Bridget's video of the history and overview of the Bibingka strategy and Elise's video on power and participation in relation to the concepts that we've learned in class. This final video is for the aspiring NGO agitator or just person who wants to make a general difference in the world. These are 3 steps that you can follow to make a difference based on the reading in this assignment. Step 1. Mobilize your people. Your people could be poor people, unionized people, people without land, people with poor land, just mass amounts of people that can come together in a unified movement or a unified message of change. Step 2. Look for an ideal political opening. There are 4 important political opportunities that you should be on the lookout for. The first one is access to power. Perhaps you already have access to power, you have a little bit of power yourself, or you can schedule a meeting with a person in power just by doing a few string pulling exercises or whispering in a few people's ears. The second one would be shifting alignments. If our governor has been married to Joe Arpaio for like the past 20 years, let's just say, and suddenly he denounces our sheriff, or if he suddenly says, I have absolutely no alignments, then this would be indicative of a shifting alignment. Basically, he's been burned and is looking to get a little bit vindictive. The third one would be an availability of influential elites. If you, let's say, go shopping with Kate Middleton, then my goodness, you have availability of an influential elite. Just find out if you don't have this. If you go shopping with Kate Middleton, by goodness, you have availability of an influential elite. If you don't have an influential elite in your available arsenal of friends, find out who you do need to know and try to get in their routine. Find their coffee shops and just kind of hang out there. And maybe you will gather the ear of an influential elite. The fourth thing to look out for is division among and within the elite groups. It would be a good opportunity for your cause to catch the elites at a moment when everyone is against everyone else, or when the room is like split down the middle. So by elites in this, I kind of mean politicians, if you can take those by the same meaning. So at the end of this step 2, you are engaging in the Bibingka strategy that Bridget mentioned in her video. When these 2 things happen simultaneously, you've grounded up a movement of people ready to change, and you have elite on the forefront that are ready for reform. So politically things are happening, and on the ground level things are happening. When those 2 things happen at the same time, that yum yum in the middle is called the Bibingka strategy. This has to happen simultaneously. If people march today and the reform is talked about 40 years in the future, that is not the same thing. That's awesome, that's happening, but that's not the Bibingka strategy. So step 3 is basically just act. You've got all your ducks in a row and get out there and act. And if it doesn't happen, you need to make some more friends. So either the Bibingka strategy is happening and positive progress is being made, or you need to go find some more pencils to get you across that bridge. And usually in those cases, it's in the form of other organizations like NGOs that might be able to help push that along a little bit faster. In the example of our reading, the Peace Foundation between 1992 and 1998 was involved in the redistribution of 196,873 hectares to around 60,000 households using only the Bibingka strategy. So that really is impressive. That's pretty good proof in the pudding that this could work a little bit. So that is it. That's redistributing land in the Philippines. 3 important steps you need to know if you want to change the world based on the reading of today.